Hello everyone, we're back again. Today, I'm very excited about today. We are doing a sketchbook tour. And you know, I said I would be doing my most recent sketchbook, but I'm actually going to do my very first sketchbook that I filled as well. Honestly, I don't even remember when I started this sketchbook, but this is like my deep, dark secret. I absolutely hate some of the art in here. But hey, this is kind of like where a lot of artists start out. So, you know, I thought I would do that. I know that some of the sketches towards the back are a little more recent because I stopped drawing for a while and then I started getting back into it. So some of them are a little bit more recent. I think I did go over some of the old ones as well when I started taking art classes. So some of them might look better and then others might look worse. But I think this is completely filled. So let's just get into it. Okay, so disclaimer, some of this art is not my stuff. I know that some of it is and some of it isn't. I know that some of these might be my sister's sketches before like we actually got into stuff. Don't know if you can see that, but every little kid's like sketches and stuff. These I know are mine. This was supposed to be, I think, a horse or a giraffe. And then this over here is an anteater. And then this right here, this is new stuff, because that was when I started learning like exactly what the pencils did for me. So I started doing that. I think I had my sister help me with that. Ugh, people sketches. They're terrifying. Oh gosh. This was meant to be a horse. And I think this was someone from my school. Like when I was in 4th grade. Oh, okay, so I kind of know when I did this. This was a long time ago. 4th grade, and then that was my sketch. Oh gosh, this is when I started doing eyes, like a weird way. I don't know. It's extremely strange, I know that for sure. Oh gosh. And then these are like my house sketches, that what I wanted my house to look like for some reason. I don't even know what's happening in half of these. So I might just kind of skip through these. Oh gosh. Oh, okay, so here's when I got like my first drawing book, and I tried to draw the people in there. As you can see, I did not do a very good job. So, you know, I'm not very good with like any human drawings really. This was meant to be me, I think. I don't know for sure. I think that was a peacock. Okay, I do know this. This was my friend Lily. She was like, this is how I draw humans, and I was like, this is how I draw them? Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about mine. Mine's horrible. Then that's my little, I think that was meant to be a cougar and a squirrel. You can see I tore a page out right here. I don't know what I had on that before then, but probably wasn't good. Oh, Barb. Like, you'll see a lot of stuff like this, unfinished drawings and stuff. Ooh, okay, so this one actually turned out okay. Oh, I was 12, almost 13 it looks like. My poor human person. But this was also in the drawing book that I got. It was like for my 12th or 13th birthday, I think. But I started drawing all that stuff. This is newer because I watched the movie Moon, and I was like, Moon, Guardian of the Moon. I absolutely love that movie. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of cute as well. This was when I got into tribal, or like tattoo art almost. Yes, I was interested in that stuff. So I think I was going to start going over this one again. For those of you who do not know, I am a big fan of the Warrior Cats series. And so you'll probably see a lot of different cats, as you can see like from my other sketchbook. I wanted to personalize it. And then, for some reason, I let my cousin, who was like 2 or 3 at the time, get a hold of my sketchbook. She scribbled all over it. That was meant to be Violet from The Incredibles. And then Mudclaw. Yeah, some old art here. I don't even want to linger on these because I hate this stuff. This is my cousin. This is what she did. Shout out to Kinley if you're watching this. I love you. But this is what you did to my sketchbook. Okay, I know what this is from. The Secret Life of Pets. I watched The Secret Life of Pets and Zootopia and all that other good stuff. And I was like, you know, I want to be a cartoonist. I want to do all this stuff. I think I watched them when they like first came out. I don't know how long ago that was. Probably not too long ago. It feels like forever ago, but it's not actually too long. That was supposed to be Judy Hopps. I'm so sorry, Judy. So sorry. That I am actually kind of proud of because that was Gazelle. I don't know if you can see her. That's Gazelle. Anyway, but I did okay. I did okay. And then I started taking classes and stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna zoom in again because you can see better now. There you go. That was, yeah, Zootopia inspired all of these things. And like, this is pitiful, honestly. I never really watched videos on like how to fill your sketchbook and stuff like that, so most of these pages are absolutely horrendously empty. Another Gazelle one, which, oh gosh, these are terrifying, honestly. So scary. Humans! And then you can see my teacher's notes for me because I was like so proud of this face, and then she's like, she's so nice to me. She was like, you might want to look up videos on placement of features on the face. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah. And then, yeah, I hit age 13, and, like, that was kind of where it started to take off. It was much better. It started getting much better very quickly. That was, oh gosh, 5 years ago? Yeah, 5 years ago. That's when I started to get better. This was, okay, I remember this. I also take dance. My friends from that dance group, we were all bored. It was a dress rehearsal, so we had nothing to do. So I let them doodle in my sketchbook because I was like, I don't really care. This was like one of the things that they talked about in the sketchbook or drawing book or whatever, and it was like make your own 3D map. And so I did as much as I could. It's kind of good. I like it. It turned out okay. This was actually in a magazine, Highlights magazine. Don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's just, yeah. I did use more shading. I was proud of how I did the the sweater on the lion. Oh gosh. These are, I'm not gonna say anything. Look at that. How sad is this? That was when I was 13. That was supposed to be my mom. This was something that was in the drawing manual as well. I honestly don't even remember. Oh my gosh. I think I was looking at Avatar. Like, not like Avatar like Way of the Water, whatever, but like Avatar character design or something like that. Yeah, that was supposed to be me, I think. I honestly don't even know. And yay! This is kind of where it starts getting a little better. Very happy. This was a Fire Paw. It was in like one of those how to draw stories or books or whatnot. And then Bright Heart, aka Lost Face. She's probably one of my favorite characters in the Warrior Cats series. Again, another drawing tutorial. That was going to be Scourge. I didn't like how his face turned out, so, you know, I kind of... So, okay, so here is when it starts getting better. This is Saul. It's still not amazing, but I went back over my old sketch when I started learning art classes and stuff like that. So I think I had already drawn this like way before, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back over it with shading, make it really realistic, and it actually turned out pretty good. And then I didn't do Hawk Frost. Sorry. It's falling apart, you can see. Hawk Frost was another one of my favorite characters. He's a villain, though, so, you know. But his eyes kind of stare into your soul. Again, this was from the comic for Warrior Cats, and it was Leaf Star. It was like one of the first comics that they had, or that I read, and I was like, I absolutely love her. I have no idea who she is until I read like the first series over again or something like that. No, it was a super edition. I read a super edition and it introduced her, so I was happy about that. This is Tiger Star. I did this in charcoal because I got charcoal and I wanted it to look super cool, and then I ended up smudging it all over the place, and I absolutely... This is why I don't work with charcoal, because I'm very messy. I'm left-handed. If you've watched my previous videos, you can see that. But like my hand will smudge the whole thing. So that's why I don't really like doing that. I never knew how artists got like such clean artwork until like my teacher showed me this. It's like called a bridge. It'll hold your hand up while you draw. You're supposed to draw like that. Yeah, I did not do anything like that. This, I just watched the movie, what is it called? We Bought a Zoo, and I liked the boys' art in there, like how it was all dark and angsty. This is like more angsty art. This was, we actually have a figurine like this in our house, and I liked the pose and I wanted to draw it, and my mom was so proud of me. I hate looking back at these things so much, but it shows where I came from, so, you know, it helps. Anyway, flying fish. This is done in pen. I don't know why at all whatsoever. And then I got into horses again a little bit because of Spirit, the movie Spirit. I'm not good at horses. I'll just disclaimer. I don't like horses. This, I think I was going to do Brave. Like the tapestry at the end of the movie was Brave. And I was like, I want to draw something all on my own, and I was gonna draw, I think, Sandstorm or Sasha, and it fell through majorly. I kind of quit. Like this page. This is what happens to me when I quit stuff. Oh gosh, yeah, this was gonna be, I think, Simba or Stitch. I can't even remember which, but I didn't like how it was turning out. I did it in pen, so I couldn't erase anything. Yeah, needless to say, that one never got finished. This picture, I actually really want to redo because, like, it was like of this really small girl who got, like, shrunk down. I have no idea where this idea came from. I just drew it, and then I was like, yeah, I'll stick that there. Yeah, it was a weird thing. This was supposed to be, I think, Nala. Yeah, we're not finished stuff. Okay, this, oh, okay. So this one I actually really liked because it was like tribal art yet kind of realistic. I didn't do it super realistic because there's like no iris or anything like that, but I was very proud of what I did. It was pretty. Another scribbled out drawing. This was when I wanted to get into color, and then I failed epically. So epically that I gave up color, kind of. Ooh, okay. This one I could talk about for a while, but I'm not going to because I don't want this video to be like extremely long, but it's going to be kind of long. I've been trying to go a little bit quicker. But this was from a book in Adventures in Odyssey. If you're any fans out there, that would be awesome. But it's from the Imagination Station in Fear of the Spirit. I loved the jaguar design that they did, so I tried to redraw it. And then I tried to do a self-portrait. Yeah. not gonna say much about that. Ooh, and then I finally found like some sort of like, I don't know if it was furry art, but it's like the cartoon style that I really liked. I know this drawing is all over the place, but I was so proud of it because I did it in pen, no pencil. This one too, because I started noticing that I could really easily copy stuff pretty well, and that's what I did, and I did it in pen, and I did really good. Yeah, this is sad, but I loved drawing cats, and then I put the little cross in the middle because I was like, yeah, my mom told me, you know, if I don't do art for God, then it's not really, you know, there's not really a point to it, so I wanted to put a cross on there. So this, yet another sketching thing to where like none of this is me except for that little thing in the corner. That and maybe that up there, but most of this was by a girl named Sophie from my dance class again. Ooh, okay, this one I could say a lot about. I'm sorry, poor page. This is why I don't draw on both pages anymore, because it messes up one sketch, at least. And then the pages get all messy. But I finally got a really nice, like, furry art that I really liked. I didn't even know what it was called at the time, but I found this drawing and I was like, I want to draw it, so I drew it. Yeah. Same with this one. I found this somewhere and I wanted to do it really dark in charcoal. As you can see, the other page is so messy. I don't like doing charcoal. But I got a charcoal set, so I started doing charcoal. That was supposed to be an owl, by the way, if you can't tell what that is. I don't blame you. And then this tribal art again, pretty big inspiration. But I did this in pen, and I liked drawing eyes, so that's what I did. I actually really like this because it's a pretty cool design. But I did it all in pen. Again, more charcoal. I don't do this anymore. Don't do charcoal anymore. I think this was supposed to be my sister, maybe? And of course, I do the classic, I can't draw hands or arms, so I put them behind the back. This was another reference piece. I think I copied this. It didn't turn out anything like what the drawing looked like, but I was like, I would really draw a robot something, and so I did. Yeah. More art not by me. That was, I think, Sophie again. This was by me, and I didn't like it, so. Okay, so again, I went over some of this stuff, like, way later, and I tried to fix it. And then this was drawing, what is it called? That was a self-portrait, but they like used red and blue, and then this was a redraw by the same girl, Sophie. She's like such a good artist. She was way younger than me too. So this was trying to be Samara, my sister. Didn't work. I think this was supposed to be Leaf Star again, but yeah, again, my art style is absolutely horrendous. I don't know if I did this one, honestly. I think I did, but it was just a random princess. And then I got a little bit better right here, and that was like a Sphinx cat drawing that I found online, and I really liked it. Yeah. And then I found these cute little like mushroom drawings. It didn't work out, but that was what I did. And that is the end of this book. Oh, thank goodness. So that one's out of the way. Now, this one I'm, again, ancient at the very beginning and then kind of brand new at the end. So hopefully there's good stuff in here. This was like towards the middle of this book. And so you'll see a lot of pages missing because I drew a ton of like stuff, cut it out or like took it out to put it in frames and stuff. So you'll see a lot of missing pages in here. I think I used like 3 or 4 pages for just all 4 of these 5. And I did 2 more, and it was Jay Feather and Swift Paw. But these are the cats that I did. So Again, extremely, extremely old book. My poor book, it's like falling apart, literally. So, this one, I honestly, sorry, gonna zoom out again. Right there we go. So this book, I did Tigger the first time because I was driving in the car and we were on a long drive. I was listening to music and I just wanted to draw something, so I drew Tigger. I had my Tigger blanket on my lap, so. And then these are newer little character sketches for a comic that I wanted to. I never really did that comic, but yeah, those are a little bit newer. Okay, so this one was after I watched the Never Beast movie. I don't know if you watch Tinkerbell movies, but I did. And I liked the art at the end of the movie, so I tried to redo that, and it didn't really work out the way I wanted it, so I didn't really draw anything else. This, yeah, again, more colored pencil, but it's like the cheap stuff, so, yeah. Then, like, I tried to do self-portraits. Doesn't work out very well. Oh, whoops. No. Sorry. Why is this happening? Okay. That was supposed to be me. This was supposed to be my sister again. I don't know why I gave her blue hair. She'd never had blue hair in her life. But I was like, it looks cool with the dragon thing. Yeah. This was a random person. I have no idea who that was supposed to be. Ooh, another series that I absolutely adore. What is it called? Redwall. Ungatron. I copied it from the drawings inside the book. Same with this. I think it was actually on the cover of something, but it could have been on like one of the chapter markers. I did this when I was 14. Ooh, okay, so I did go over some of this art, just so you know. It used to look something similar to like this, and then it slowly got better, a little bit better at a time. So I'm just gonna do that because you can see it better. This was from another book. I can't remember the name of it, but it's about like a veterinarian, or a girl who wants to be a veterinarian. And so it had the cutest art, still has like really cute art, honestly. This was in the book as well. Same with this. I went over this though, and it looks kind of scary, honestly, but that's what I did. Same with this one. This was also a little thing. It's so cute, honestly. Those illustrations in that book were amazing. Ooh, okay, so this is tribal art. I don't know if that's what you actually call it. That's what I saw online, and that's what I always looked up. But I think I got into that a lot because I liked how like they did the marker, and it looked really cool and dark and stuff, and yet pretty. Yeah. Same with this. You're gonna see a lot of tribal art in here, honestly, because that's what I really liked to do for a while. You can kind of see all the phases that I go through because it's kind of crazy how many things I went through. And then unfinished stuff like this, you know, where I tried to be cool and then it didn't really work out. Like this too, I think I had inspiration from like, there's a bunch of artists that will just throw a ton of different like non-correlating designs all over the page, and there's like so many things there, and then I never really finished it because I was like, I don't really want to. This was not me. This was another girl from dance. Yeah, you'll see a lot of those. Oh my gosh. So, pen drawings. I got into pen drawings a lot. I actually have a ton of like similar things like this in another sketchbook because I jump from sketchbook to sketchbook. I don't really finish one, but I made an effort to finish this one before I move on to the next one. So yeah, you'll see a lot of kind of blank pages or just like messy sketches because I was like, I don't feel like drawing, and yet I do, and I have no idea what I want to draw. Just a random creature that I designed. I don't know, I wanted to like draw something with fur and like art, yeah, stuff. Also, Let's see, like all these pages right here were torn out. I think I know what those are from. Those were either marker drawings that I never finished or didn't like, and then also I really liked, I drew a bunch of stuff like this. I don't know if you can see it, but it was like robot animals and stuff like that, and it was like when I first took like some good classes, and there was like Foxy 001 and stuff like that, and weird stuff like that, but I drew like a ton of robots. And yeah, painfully empty page. This actually was a lot of fun because I did this right before someone's wedding, actually. I remember this because I was sitting on her couch and was like, yeah, drawing. But this is from one of my books. I can't remember what it was called. Oh, I do, actually. It's called a Drith or something like that. It's kind of scary. I did more like face sketches and stuff. But I wanted it to be a little bit like a cat, but it could walk upright and it kind of talks in like a really breathy voice. It's creepy. This was when I first got Posca pens because I was like, oh, all the other artists are using Posca pens. I really want to use it because they have such good colors and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I don't hardly ever use my Posca pens anymore unless it's like to outline something that's like super big and I need something like black, and then like I don't really use it too often anymore unless it's like for blocking in colors. This is a fun sketch, honestly, because I just learned of Kobe James, like the music artist. I absolutely love his songs. I think these were for, I wanted to do a map, like a multi-animator project with like, you know, some of the great people who draw cats and stuff like that, like Louis, and I don't know if that's how you say the name. It has an X in it. I don't know. Louis, oh, watching Sagatoya, Meow 263 or something like that, 282, 283, something like that. But, you know, I wanted to do a map like that to Kobe James's song, In My Love. I actually have an animatic for that. It's got my old art style, so I don't really like it, but I almost finished it. I almost did. This, another Warrior Cats character that I absolutely adore, and that was after I watched the map, I think Good For You, but Ivy Pool was so cool after that movie. Not movie, video, music video, whatever. Okay, here more missing pages. This was for the stickers on the front of the thing. So that's where all the missing pages were. This was, I found a reference on Pinterest or something like that, and I just really liked the, like, expression and the leaves, but you can kind of tell that my art style got better, like, from this point on, kind of. And it's still going to get better, hopefully. I don't know what these missing pages were. I feel like these ones, they look like they were torn out because I hated them, so I just probably crumpled them. This was me practicing humans for like the first time in forever because I was never really good at humans. I can do animals way better than humans. Ignore what that says. This was supposed to be, oh gosh, what is it called? Self-portraits? I don't like them. Yeah. That was what I look like though, honestly. It's kind of still what I look like, but I let my hair grow out a little bit more. Okay, so disclaimer, next picture is kind of dark. I can tell because this was where I swatched the colors and stuff, and I was just randomly drawing in cats and stuff. But the next picture is like of the death scene of the cat that I like, and it was Hawkfrost. Hawkfrost's death scene. So if you know about Hawkfrost's death scene, basically you might not want to see this. You could skip ahead. I don't know. It's up to you. This, I absolutely love this picture. I really tried hard to do this picture because it was like an above scene, like you're viewing it from above his body and stuff. I never finished it because I was like, oh my gosh, all these little rocks are so hard to draw. Like, and it's like one after another and they're all in pen, and I didn't finish it, so that was that. Next picture, I don't know what these are. Probably more things that I didn't like. And if you see washi tape over here, it's because my pages are falling out. So I had something to put them. More human practice. So this was Pocahontas. And this was when I first got Ohuhu markers, and I absolutely adore them. Jim Hawkins. He's like one of my favorite characters. I think I told you guys that in another video, but his anatomy is really off in this picture. Don't mind me, but I'm still so proud of this because it was like the first time I started doing humans and it got better. And like the lighting, you can see the lighting and the shading. And the background is super cool. Yeah. Pidge from Voltron. I did another video on her sketching process, or no, just coloring her in. It took me forever to sketch her because I was like drawing from so many different references and stuff. These are mostly original art. This is not. I absolutely love this picture though. I don't know the artist who did it, but I drew from. I basically looked at the computer and then sketched it on the thing because I really liked how she looked. And then here was thumbnailing. This is the start of my thumbnailing thing because I absolutely could not figure out what to do for thumbnailing. I really like that thumbnail. I didn't do anything with it yet, but this was the one that I did do, and that one was Triscar. That was what I did. I did another video on that, and you can see right here where I did do it, but I gave it to a friend for her birthday or something like that. I don't know. This is Go Go Tamago. This was another reference that I found on Pinterest. I do not know the artist, but I absolutely loved how she did Go Go. I love it. And then I did a background of the colors that are on her super suit, and that is Posca because I was like, I really like how it feels on the paper. So yeah, that's what I did. This Tadashi Hamada. Tadashi I did, I think, completely original. I just drew from a ton of different references because I don't know, his facial structure was really weird to me. He has a really kind of big nose, and then like not really angular face, but like it's a longer face, like an oval. Because I was gonna draw everyone from the Big Hero 6 thing, and then I was like, no, I'm done. I'm done with them. This was when I first got, no, those were when I first got more. Oh, I think this might have been when I first got Ohuhu. Like the brush tip ones, a big pack of them, and I was so excited that I drew this. This was another idea for a map. I really like the crystals in the background, but aside from that, but it was another idea for a map project, but I never really did it. Oh gosh, this was another self-portrait. I think I get myself very accurately, almost too accurately, which is kind of weird, but yeah, that's me. Okay, so this was inspired by Clockbirds. I don't know if you guys know about Clockbirds, but she does a lot of whimsical, like, animal art, and I absolutely love it, but I wanted to do something kind of like that, and I was practicing watercolor. I messed up a lot, but that's okay because I'm not good at watercolor and I just know that. Owlbird. My sister was like, hey, I was like, I really want to draw something but I don't know what to draw, and she's like, draw an owlbird or something like that, and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Owlcat, sorry, owlcat. Owlbird, oh my gosh. I'm tired. And if you see this, it's like cut out. I feel like I was cutting out, I don't know what, but it was important, and I put it in somewhere else, but I don't know what it was. I can't remember, but the razor cut through like so many pages, so that's why these are all kind of falling out. You guys have seen this before if you've watched my short on it. This is Murloc. I was doing a bunch of character sketches for him. Another Kobe James song, No Trouble for Kobe James song. These I did go on the other side of the page for once because I was like, it's in pen, it won't like bother anything, and I was gonna fill in this whole entire thing with sketches and stuff, but then I didn't really want to, so. I never finished this one either. I wanted to go back to traditional, like the pencil that I'm so used to, and I did shade it in really good. I still need to like go over it with the stump, but you know, I just kind of stopped because I didn't really like how it was turning out in her anatomy, and this tree was gonna take forever. Yeah, I didn't want to. And you can see like that whole page is like falling out. It's hanging on by like the very bottom right here. These are some character sketches for a Redwall thing because I wanted to try and do like an entire comic book for Redwall because I thought it would be so cool. Yeah, that's that one. This was a Marl Fox again from Redwall. Ooh, okay, so this one, a lot of people really like this one. I really like this one as well. I took pictures of it as I was doing it, but I never really showed anyone like the process because I was like, yeah. But this is actually from the Bible, verse in Daniel, and it's about how Alexander conquered the nations. The 4 wings stand for how fast he conquered the nations, and the 4 heads stand for the 4 generals that divided his empire after he died. This is Wit, my OC for a book that I've written. I'm actually in the process of rewriting that book because I got all the feedback that I needed on it and the people were really helpful. But these were character sketches for her. I still really like this sketch, even though I don't think that her anatomy is too good. But I really like it because it's just like very, I don't know what the word is called, dull. But that's kind of like how it was. But that's what she looks like after her hair grows out again, because her hair is short at first. So there was that. And then my sister was forcing me to practice human faces, and I did actually pretty good. These were both referenced on Pinterest, this one more so than that one. She did not have all this stuff, but then I messed up on certain things, so I did a whole design on her face. So I called her Tiger Lily. I thought it was cool. Yeah, this is just blank page because I was like, I cannot draw, and I just drew this like little cat character. My friend, this is Ashfur and Shadowsight from Warrior Cats yet again, but I don't know, I don't really like how it turned out because it's all smudged and stuff. I wasn't too into this drawing. I think her drawing was better than mine, honestly. And then this, human sketches again. I feel like I got so much better, but these were all referenced on Pinterest and I just like kind of copied them. This was like, I think by Gretel Lusky, and like she did, Gretel Lusky anyway. She did Cruella, and I was trying to draw Cruella, and then it ended up looking like Natasha, is that her name? Natasha Romanoff. I don't know if it's Natasha or Natalie. I feel like it's Natasha. But, yeah. It ended up looking like Miss Romanoff from, like, the Marvel series. And then this character, I have no idea who that is. This is Mary or Pippin. Pick and choose. And then that was just a random person. But I wanted to practice, and so I did that. This was a cute little like goat thing that I found on Pinterest, and I really wanted to do it like a sticker or something like that, and so I changed it a little, but I never really finished it because I didn't feel like super into it. Now this one I am so proud of. This is another character of mine. Her name is Fenna from my The Huntress book. But she's crazy. She's awesome. But I love her. She and this was from a reference, but I don't think it looks a ton like the reference, honestly, except for the bow and maybe how like big the hair is, because I was like, I really liked the hair and stuff. More human practice. I think I was getting better and better by this time, and then I wanted to do it similar to like Gretel Lusky, how she like did the shading and stuff like that. I don't think I quite did it the way she does, but I like how it turned out. Okay, dark picture. This is meant to be another one of my characters. I like trying to draw my characters, but then they never turn out how I like or want them to. This is called the Jester. She's got a dark backstory, but I won't go into that because it takes too long to explain. Ooh, another reference from Pinterest, because I think by this time I was like, I just want to try and practice humans and their anatomy and which style I like. I think this was digital, the reference, but they didn't fill in like a lot of the backgrounds, like their outfits or anything. I just knew their poses and like what their faces looked like, and that was about it. And so I did it in pen, and then I did a lot more for the background, some extra like stalagmites and stalactites or whatnot. I don't know which one is which, but it was like another version of How to Train Your Dragon, the crew. I like it. It's cute. Another unfinished drawing, Tadashi Hamada and Hiro, like at Disneyland. I think the reference that I found on Pinterest was like where he was taking a selfie of them, and it was a really cute perspective and I really liked it. But his eyes are huge. I was like, oh my gosh, they're enormous, but I still like it. It turned out kind of cute. Another Pinterest reference, I think this was by someone called Sonnet, like on Twitter or something like that. It was a really cool character design, so I wanted to like change some stuff and make it different, but it was like a cat sea captain or something like that, and I thought it was super cool. So I did that, and then I went back over and did like the marker outline because I thought that would look cool. I think it might take away from the sketch a little bit, but more character sketches. This I did with a friend of mine. We tried to see who would do it better in like a short amount of time or something like that, or like as close to the reference or whatnot. Then I started doing Tintin. I love that movie. It's a really great movie. And then his partner, which I don't know if he has a partner aside from the captain in the comic series or anything like that, but I decided to make him like a detective partner who will eventually fall in love with him. I think I was gonna call her, like, her name starts with an M or something, like Marilyn or something like that. I don't know if she seems like that though, so. And then his dog Snowy, I thought it was cool. And then random person who I thought was a cute face, whoever drew it. This is completely original. I absolutely love how this turned out. I wanted to do like a kind of card design, and so I tried to do that, and that's what it turned out like, and I absolutely love it. And then second to final page, I'm so happy with this one. Ledger, if you're out there, if you ever see this video, I hope you like it because it's you. This is one of my favorite artists. Her name is Ledger, Jen Ledger. She was the drummer for Skillet. I think she still is. But one of her songs is I'm Not Dead Yet, or Not Dead Yet, I think. Not with the I'm. But I wanted to draw her. And then I found this mind-blowing fact that she draws as well, and I freaked out. Yeah, I was like so happy. And then, yay, I did this yesterday. I don't know if I'll tag the artist who did this character. I might, because they're kind of a small, like, artist like me. But he, I don't know who, made this character. I don't know if its name is Corvid, but she's a really cool character design, so I really liked it, so I wanted to draw it like with a foreground perspective, so I did. So I'll probably, A. Messy Corvid is the person who did this character. I absolutely love this character. It's a cool design. And then just like random little drawings that I did because I was like, I'm so tired of drawing. And then that's it. I really hope you guys liked it, and you guys have a good day.